Okay. Hello, John and Mary. How are you doing today? That's great. Okay. Thanks for your answering to my questions. Just to let you know, police station have been requesting us this child safety kit as a part of their safety programs, which is we felt to share it with the public. Our program has two parts. First part, protect your kids with this no-cost child safety kit, and second part, protect your children if, God forbid, anything happen for you as a parents. Okay, let me go over the program and more explain about our company. Our company is American Income Life, and our company is working over the 65 years providing benefits for more than 20,000 union and organizations internationally, such as police, firefighters, teachers, huge unions. We are not typically insurance company because we don't advertising and we don't knock the stranger's door. Just we are working with the union and organization and their family. And today, thanks from this child safety kit, we are able to work with you as a union family. And just to let you know, these child safety kits endorsed by the union police associations. John, do you have one with you? Will you please bring it up? Thank you so much. And just let me know roughly how many contacts do you have in your phone? 300? Too much. Okay, just second question. Roughly, how many of those contacts has a kid under 18 years old? Roughly, not exactly. 60? That's good. Just I'm gonna pay you close attention. This child safety kit is really important for you and for those people who has kid under 18 in your contacts list. Okay, let me go through and show you two short video about our company and as well about the child safety kits. Okay. How was the video? Any questions? Make sense? Great. Okay. Just let me show you. This is exact child safety kit. In the first page, you can see the child's name and date of completion. Just recommend you, it's better to fill it up with a pencil because you need to update it once or twice per year. And whenever you're going to update it with the pencil, you can easily erase it and put a new date on it. When you open it up, in the first section is personal information about your kids. Name, nickname, date of birth, blood type, address, everything. And as well as I told you, it's better to fill it up all these informations with a pencil because when you update it, you can erase it and put the new information on it. And the next part is a physical description. If your kids has any kind of a specific description like as a birthmark, scars, glasses, braces, put it down here and show it on the image over here. And the third part is a DNA sample. For this part, you need to pull out the hair of your kids from the root, from the follicle, because the DNA is working up to 10 years. And as well, you can use the nail clipping. And for the nail clipping, the DNA is working up to 25 years. But I strongly recommend you to use both of them. In such a case, if you forgot to replace the hair, nail clipping, it works. Any questions so far? Great. In the fourth part is a fingerprint. We have a ink strip over here. You can easily open it up. Enough ink on it. Put your kid's finger over there and put their finger once per time in these places. Just one time. And at the last page, it's a place for attach your kid's photo. And just strongly recommend you, whenever you're gonna, each year when you're gonna replace put the new picture over here, put it on the old picture. Because if such a case, God forbid, anything happen for your kids, they can see all of the age progression over here. Police officer, those people who need it. But as I told you, this child safety kit, usually people write it down and keep it in home. They won't keep this child safety kit everywhere they are going outside to the trip or somewhere. But everybody has cell phone, and always they are carrying their cell phone. That's why, because of the cell phone is always with the people, we make an app for these child safety kits. Bring up your cell phone, please. John, this is your cell phone. Go to the Play Store, click on it, type Kids Safety Kit. Okay, you can see the symbol over here with the hand over there. Open it up. You can see I downloaded it for myself as well. Open it up. First part, in the menu bar, you can see all of the information about you as a parent. Put it down. And the second part is all of the information about your kids. Put it down. All of the information you need over here. And in such a case, if they need anybody, click over here. You can share all the information with a certain time with anybody, police officer, your babysitter, or anyone else with this button. Make sense? Great. Any questions so far? Good. Good. John, excuse me, you told me you have almost 60 contacts in your contact list. They have a kid under 18 years old. Who can get this kit after your first one? Bob? Great. What's the best number we can reach him? 647 or 416? Okay, 416-234-1894. Great. Who's next? Sarah? Sarah? What's the best number for her? 647-222-3131. Who's next? Jordan? Jordan? What's the best number we can reach him? 416-235-5544. Anyone else? No? That's great. Okay, you said the first one is Bob, yes? Great. What's his last name? Mercury? Great. Is he married? What's the spouse name? Mary? Great. And do you know which area they are living? Major intersection or area? Scarborough? Great. Do you know how many kids they have? 3 kids. Boys, girls? 2 boys, 1 girl? Great. And the next one was Sarah. What's her last name? Smith. Smith. Great. Is she married? Oh, single mom. Great. Okay. Do you know which area she's living? Area or major intersection? Young and Shepherd. Good. How many kids she has? 1 kid, 1 boy? And the next one you said, what's his last name? Tanit. Tanit. Is he married? Good. What's his spouse name? Tania. Do you know which area they are living? Oh, Woodbridge. Good. And do you know how many kids they have? 2 kids, 2 girls. Good. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. Just let you know, it's better to contact them or text them before we contact them and let them know about us, our company. And if you want, I can forward one of the short text to you and you can forward it for them. And it's gonna be so helpful to let them know about our company and about our mission and anything else. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I need put some information over here. Good, good. That's great. Okay, John. As I told you, our program has two parts. And I explained you first part. And the second part is protect your children if, God forbid, anything happened for you as a parents. But the problem is that usually when something happens for the parents, the people doesn't know which kind of the benefits, which kind of bank accounts, which kind of the money, which kind of the assets do you have. And unfortunately, there is a lack of communication between the people. And when no claim, no benefit will be paid. And just let you know, that's amazing. In each single year, millions of the dollars goes unclaimed because the people doesn't know any kind of the benefit existed. That's why we come up with some things to figure out this problem. We come up with this simple form. This is a family information guide. This is a really simple form. I will leave one for each of you. If you open it up, please. Thank you. This form has a different parts, so different, so simple parts. No rush. You can fill it up in your spare time and your private time and easily. Just let you explain about the parts. The first part is vital statistics and historical data. John, you need to put down your information, date of birth, address, name, if you are part of the union names, and all of the details. Second part is spouse vital statistics and historical data. Mary, you don't need to fill it up. I will leave one for you. Next part is persons to be notified. If, God forbid, anything happened for you, in these parts, just need to know who you want to be notified for the first one. Any special friends, family, neighbors? Obviously, John, if anything happened for you, Mary is going to be first one, going to be in charge. And Mary, if anything happened for you, John is going to be first one to be in charge. This form designated to that specific person to be notified as a first one. In such a case, if anything happened for you, everybody gonna be in charge and everyone gonna do the best things. But you have to be careful. Put someone over here to be in local, because by distance, if anybody gonna come over here, all of the decision was made and all of the damage will be done. They have to be close. Make sense? Any questions so far? Great. Okay, next part is last will and testament. John, do you have one? What about you, Mary? I know you are pretty young, pretty healthy. We have to talk about the future. You have to think about your life, but it's mandatory. Everyone should have will. Do you know what's the rule about the banking account in this country, for example? Yeah. After 7 years, any claim happen for any account, the government will make a decision about your banking accounts on behalf of you. And no one like it. That's right. Okay, next one is state information and insurance. John, do you have any insurance? The, anyone, workplace or private. Oh, your workplace. That's good. What about you, Mary? Oh, nothing? Good. Okay, John. It's do you know your insurance is whole term, whole life or term insurance? Whole life, yeah. Do you know which company and how much is the benefit? Huge company. Sound like it's a huge company. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But you need to put down all of the information if you have. And as I mentioned, the people usually doesn't know which kind of the insurance and benefit existed after you. But you have to put it down. As I said, each single year, millions of the dollars goes on claim because the people doesn't know any kind of the insurance you have it. But you have to make a communication with your family and friends, and I will put it down over here. Make sense? Great. Next part is banking information. In this form, designated to 3 spots for 3 bank and accounts do you have, and if you need more bank or more account info to add it on the different sheet and paper and attach it to this paper. And if you have any investment, if you have any money lying around, if you have any kind of the specific or I don't know, online banking, in-person banking, anything, you have to put it down over here. Good. Next part is the safety deposit box. You have safety deposit box, John? Oh, you have. Just for yourself, yeah. What would you marry? No? Just be careful. If you have your personal safety box, it's necessary to put your spouse name on it because, God forbid, if anything happened for you, the bank won't let her to get inside. And be careful, exactly be careful. Don't put your will and this information inside your safety deposit box because always the people should get access to these people, to these forms. And if you put it in your safety deposit box, no one can get it after. Okay, last part is the funeral service requests. I know, I don't like to talk about that, and I know you are pretty young. Already you don't think about the funeral or your plan for the funeral, but everybody should have a plan for the future. Do you have any plan, John, for your funeral? Do you want to be buried or cremated? No? What about you, Mary? I know you are young, but the problem is that the people can't read your mind. The people don't know what's going on in your mind. What's your plan for your funeral? Sometimes people, oh, Mary was so nice lady, always. She loves mahogany, and is it possible to put her in a mahogany casket? But always you're referring to the mahogany table, kitchen table, not caskets. And if they don't know about your plan, usually and always the funeral homes take them to the costliest route. They like money. They don't care about your money. That's right. And as well, if you don't like to talk about that, if you don't like to write it over here, at least write down your wishes. What do you want? Which plan do you like? Do you like to be cremated? Do you like to be buried? Which one? Make sense? Great. Any questions so far? No? John? Mary? Okay. Okay, right now I'm gonna ask you some questions, simple medical questions. Just I'm gonna make sure you are entitled to our programs. And before that, let me put the information. You, John, your last name, date of birth, Mary, last name, date of birth, your kid's name, Tommy, last name, date of birth, 2014. Next next kid, Sarah, last name, date of birth. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few medical questions, and if you have any problem with that or any positive family history, just let me know. Any diabetes, any medical prescription, Alzheimer, cardiovascular disease, no, respiratory disease like has apnea, like has any kind of the breathing problem, any using any kind of the tobacco or marijuana during the past 12 months, terminal illness, cancer. Oh, great. Okay, John, just a quick question. Would you please tell me about your income after tax monthly? Yes, monthly. 4,000. What about you, Mary? No, I know you are already full-time mom. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, just give me a minute to put your information down. Okay, just I need to show you some things because as I told you, our program has two parts, and the second part, protect your children if God forbid anything happen for you. This part of the program has two sides. Left side is a protection, and right side is living benefits. In the protection, the first part is the final expenses. Just a quick question. Have you been in a funeral before for family, friends, relatives? Oh, you're for neighbor last year. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. And do you know roughly how much is the cost of the funeral expenses already in this country? Roughly 4,000? 6,000? Do you know a funeral ceremony is the second largest and most expensive social ceremony in this country after marriage? God forbid, if anything happened for the John Mary, you have to go to the funeral home during the first 24 hours or 48 hours and take a seat in front of the funeral director, and his first question is that, how are you going to pay? Money. They need money. Usually people using the funeral expenses by the saving or by the life insurance. All of them are good, but not too ideal because two reasons. First of all, they have no set budget, and second one, it takes time. At least between 6 to 8 weeks takes time to give the money to funeral home, but immediately you have to pay them cash. You have to borrow it, you have to take the loan, and during the 24 hours sometimes it's not possible, or you have to use your credit card. Already in this country, the expenses is 15,000. Yes, 15,000. That's a problem. But we come up with something to figure out this problem for you. With this simple form. Freedom of choice. Cash money. If you be entitled to this program, I'll give it to you. Sign it over here. And in such a case, you need to fill up all the forms over here. And the next benefit is that if the funeral expenses, this form will pay up to 30,000. Yes, with considering the inflation for the future, because you are young. I'm talking about many years after. 30,000. If the funeral expenses be less than the 30,000, rest of the money back to you, Mary. Cash, directly, no tax. Easily. Just a couple of days. Second part in this protection is income protection. If, God forbid, anything happened for your husband, John, you need to put the food on the table for your kids. You need to keep your roof over your head and your family. We are paying $4,000 up to 36 months. It's going to be totally 144,000. Yes, 144,000. 4,000 per month. Next benefit is any accidents. God forbid anything happen for the John in workplace or home. We are paying 130,000 cash to you. Next benefit is car accidents. It doesn't matter, John, you are a driver or passengers, front seat, back seat, doesn't matter. We are paying exactly amount 160,000 to you, Mary. Just for car accidents. Yes, 160,000. And about the common carrier, like as a airplane, train, bus, if anything happened for you, God forbid, John, we are paying up to 250,000 cash to the Mary. 250,000. That's great, yes? Yeah. Much money. Okay. Just the good news is that the right side of our program paying you by living benefits. If any accident happened for you, John, or you, Mary, go to the hospital, we are paying $300 per day. Yes, up to 365 days. 300 per day. If the accident be really serious and they take you to the intensive care unit, ICU, we are paying $600 per day up to 14 days. And if you stay over there, over the 14 years, back again to the $300. For the rest of the days, we are paying you $300. And in such a case, taking you to the emergency for any kind of the accident, we are paying $150 per visit. Per visit, yes. Make sense? Any questions so far? Okay, let me put down your information. Okay, and just let you know, Mary, in such a case, if anything happened for you as well, we are paying same things to the John. In final expenses, we are paying 30,000 to John. For any accident, we are paying 130,000. For car accident, we are paying 160,000. And for the common carrier, same things, $250,000. And same things, 300, 600, and 150 in hospital, as I said. And God forbid, if anything happened for your kids, we are paying for the final expenses 10,000, and for any accident 6,000 for your kids, and for car accident 12,000, and common carrier up 30,000 we are paying. With all of these benefits, I told you I have two options for you. First option is going to be 200 per month, roughly, and second option is 145. And just let me know which one it works for you. You can see over here. you so much and have a great day.